Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel Stairs to Success. Today we are going to see B.ed subject chapter 2nd Nurturing Inclusion. In this chapter we are going to see in detail all the subtitles related with inclusion and disabilities of special needs of children. Concept of children with special needs. There are four major types of special needs: physical, developmental, behavioral, or we can say emotional, sensory impaired. Now, on the right hand side, you can you can read here. I'm talking about some special needs children's impairment and types of impairment: autism, delayed, Down syndrome, developmental challenges, disabled, needs, special needs, physical, visually, and ADHD that we are going to see in detail also. ADHD, that concept is there in your chapter. Now, four major types: physical, impairment may be physical; developmental, means they are not properly well developed; behavioral, emotional, and sensory impaired also we are going to see in detail. Types of disabilities. Now the first thing is that you have to understand very clearly how many types of disabilities are found in the children. Number 1, sensory, neurodevelopmental, then locomotor, and last one is multiple disabilities. Now here, for your better understanding, I got one picture from net. Now, but only this picture will explain you about the sensory. Sensory disabilities means abilities which are related with our five senses. Now, I'll make it little bit larger. Zoom it. Now see, we experience the world through how we experience our world, people, our surrounding, our environment, our family, how you experience. If you can't see, you cannot experience these all things. Not only with the help of eyes, but eyes, smell, taste, hearing. Eyes means we can see our vision. Smell means nose organ. Hearing means to hear by ears. Touch means skin, and taste means tongue. Vestibular balance, that this concept is not there for you. Propreconceptions, body awareness. Interoceptions, state of internal organ like pain, heat, illness, hunger, toileting, etc. But we have to deal with only above 5 sense organs. In which category? In sensory disabilities. Neuro. Now see, in neurodevelopmental means here you have to be relate the disability with the underdeveloped brain, underdeveloped spinal cord. The brain is not fully well developed. Underdevelopment of a brain. So the activities which are related with our spinal cord, like quick action, giving responses, like smell, touch, many things, means these students, these children don't have more response to stimulus. If you go and see them, you touch them, they will not give you any facial expression. They will not respond you. They will be sitting like a blank, that nothing has happened. If something come and bite them, even then also these children can't give a response to that stimulus. Means if the normal child is there, at least he will cry if he sees the snakes. If someone touches, then also he will cry. But these children don't have these all responses because of lack of development of brain, lack of development, underdeveloped brain. Locomotor, you can understand here. Locomotor means The disability related with our locomotor organ means what? First let me clear this. Many of us don't know the locomotor, we use the word, but locomotor organ means hand, leg, limbs. In short, you can say that limbs which we use for our bodily movement. So this is called as locomotor. So disability in locomotor means the person cannot walk properly, the person cannot use his hand, person cannot write properly, the person cannot do daily activities with the help of his hand, and he is having problem with only not with the sense organ but only with the locomotor means hand and legs. So limbs, we called it locomotor disabilities. So senses are okay, senses are proper, but he is having disability in locomotor. These children have like I can give you the best example of polio. They are like normal children, they have sense organ, no problem in the sensory disabilities, no neuro problem, but just they are unable to walk, problem in one leg, like polio example. This is multiple disabilities. Now see, multiple disabilities means here two or three disabilities together a child is having. Two or three means like he might have a sensory disability or neuro along with locomotor. So these we can, it will come under multiple disabilities. Again here it is very well explained in detail. Neuro is a vast neuro disability contain many areas. So in detail we have to say. And nowadays I think the neuro children, neuro patients are also increasing day by day. Neurodevelopmental disabilities, the number one, the very fatal and very problematic is autism. Now see here I can give you example. Some movies are also released now. Many movies they have made on this because to create awareness among the public, awareness among the citizens. Autism, specific learning disability. Here I can give you the best example of Tare Zameen Par. Here in this, he has very well explained, defined the concept that he is having learning disability. The child is having, the student is having learning disability. He is unable to write, unable to read, unable to express, very difficulty in identifying the letters. Sometimes these children like D and B, they don't differentiate the letters D and B. So specific learning disability. ADHD, attention deficit hyperactive disorder. These children are found more than active, more than normal, active than normal child. They cannot concentrate, they cannot sit at one place at least for 5 minutes. They cannot, we cannot catch their attention. So that's why it is here the full form is hyperactive, more than normal child. And this is disorder, that's why disorder hyperactive. And what is hyperactive? Attention. They are unable to attend, very difficult to keep the child for at least 5 minutes with one game, at least 5 minutes with indulged in one subject, very difficult task. Intellectual disability. Intellectual means here you can understand the person is average, below average, normal. So he is having problem with his intellectual ability. Communication disorder and speech impairment. Communication, unable to speak, unable to spell, unable to express. Communication disorder. You just see right side. Autistic spectrum disorder. Auditory processing, sensory integration disorder. See, and then depression, ADD, ODD, then specific learning disability. Just now we have discussed that some might have a disability with numbers, means we can, they have the different names that we'll see in detail in my next lecture. I'll explain you. And then ADHD, that is attention deficit hyperactive disorder, that is disorder. Then anxiety, Means so anxiety, just we use this word anxiety. I am feeling anxiety, the person was having anxiety attack. Nowadays doctors also say that that was an anxiety attack. Means something that you get scared of something, you always panic, you feel that's restlessness. These all things are anxiety. Tauritis, OCD, and developmental coordination disorder. And then then 1 minute, gifted. Okay, so today we'll see only this much, and then in my next lecture we'll be talking about autism in detail and ADHD in detail. So student, you have understood till here, and if you have any doubt you can ask me in my comment box. Okay, thank you.